There's your E chord. There's your E chord to open up Thursday Music Jam. Tonight, welcome to Rich New Design and over at the Art of Floundering podcast. Joining me here is Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast. How you doing, Will Dick?
I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to an evening of wonderful music.
You shouldn't. You should have gone somewhere else. This is, you know what I do. You know what I do. Everybody out there, I hope you're having a good night. I hope everybody's having some fun. I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna drop the link. For musicians to come. Basically, friends. It's open to friends. Andy. When I drop that link, if Andy, I know Andy's not gonna play the music, but
come
Andy
join
can
us.
come up. But if I don't know
Please.
you, it's going to be one of those. Well, I don't know you. I'm sorry, I can't, bring you up. But I'll be dropping that link pretty soon here. We'll probably each do one. Mark's Gas Station. Peace and love. Peace and love. I do have Nightbot. Well, it'll be running. I'm not sure if it's running just yet. But Nightbot will drop your links with that hashtag awesome in the chat, because everybody's a content creator that comes through here. At least most of them are. I'm feeling the, I gotta say again, I'm feeling the weed. It's one of those, of course it's gummies. I'm not coughing like that over there, but that's what happens with vapes and other things. They get kind of harsh on your throat.
Do they ever?
Oh, vapes, they're just rough. They're just really rough. You should go back to, something like some flour and some papers. I swear by top cigarette papers, but even then you can get a cough, and that's not that good, Oh, let's see what I can make out of a C and a D chord. It's probably a lot of songs. Yeah, we'll start off. Oh, that looks like a sex swing. It's Thursday Night Music Jam, everybody. You know what that's gonna bring. Freaks, degenerates, and rejects, yeah. Out on YouTube playing music, yeah. Oh, look at that dog, man.
I know.
Oh, man, that dog is creepy, man. Freaks, degenerates, and rejects, man. Oh, that's what you get on Thursday Night Jam. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Getting the gummies on a roll. I've gotta get my blood pumping, moving THC to where it's grooving on up. Oh man, that donkey's looking high. Everybody out there, are you feeling good? Everybody out there, are you feeling like you should? Oh yeah, it's the Thursday Night Music Jam. And over there at Art of Floundering podcast, oh, there's some really sick shit coming. Yeah, you just wait until those vignettes start playing at the end of the month. Yeah, you're gonna see all about the sex chair. You're gonna learn all about the sex chair. Oh, and that tweaking girl. Oh, with all that frickin' bush hair. Oh yeah, it's gonna be sick as can be. Yeah. Oh, on the Art of Floundering podcast. Make sure you're all subbed up to him, because I don't know where to begin when it comes to talking about the filth you'll see on the Art of Floundering podcast. Oh yeah, I can just ride. I can ride these two chords. I can just see where the buzz takes me. Oh, it's not going nowhere. Thursday night, Thursday night, music jam. I see Pinzer out there. Hey Pinzer, thanks for sharing, man. That was cool. Oh well. And I said, oh wow. It didn't make no sense to me either, but I just wanted to repeat it so I remembered. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. I think I'm gonna stop these chords because it's going nowhere on the Thursday Night Music Jam. There you go. Oh, look over there. Look over there. Oh, everybody's floating around. Everybody's floating around. Pinzer, Pinzer, peace and love. Pinzer, good to see you. Good to see you, Mr. Andy Gambino. I'm going to go ahead in case Andy wants to come up. In case Andy, well, I mean, I know everybody here, so I'm cool with the folks here. You know, if I know you, you can come up. If I don't know you, well, it ain't going to happen. It just ain't going to happen. There's the link. There's the link out in the chat. So, you know, it's just a, you know,
Come join the party.
Come join the party. We're gonna do some music. We had earlier, we were listening to it. It's gonna end up being that's a giant cock. It's a giant cock. Yeah. It was a great song. It's gonna make a great promo for FDR. That's what we're doing is we're bringing FDR. FDR is coming back. It's our comedy show. And if the gods of productivity smile on me this evening, after I do this, we're going to wrap this thing up at 11. But after I do this, I'm going to work all night on putting together what I need to run tomorrow run a membership drive. I want to open up memberships to the channel to allow people to support the channel because I need you know, we want
Help
to pay
them
for
out.
the StreamYard, we want to pay for the Adobe, we want to pay for there's puppets that need to be bought, things along those lines. But I thought I'd open those up and run that as a thing.
Look, I'll come out and say it. Rich went out to his mailbox today, and there was a package. And in that package was Frank's thumb. And Frank is being held for ransom right now. So
poor Frank. I
gotta put one of those notes with the pasted on letters.
It was the pasted on from and I don't know where somebody would even get a newspaper, but they had cut it out and they had all that put together, and it was Frank's thumb. It was I mean, it was real frayed. It was real frayed and everything. It took me a while to figure out exactly what it was.
Thought it was a rabbit's foot at first. I
wasn't sure. It was like somebody's giving me a rabbit's foot. Is this a lucky? But no, it turned out to be Frank Thumb being held ransom. And so we're trying to get Frank out of ransom. But no, I'm gonna hopefully it doesn't take too long to get set up. But gonna have membership set up for the channel because we are gonna be bringing a bunch of different programs to the channel. Probably going to end up having programming at least maybe 7 days a week. But I know we're going to have regular comedy and different things along those lines. I would say 5 nights a week. I'm going to end up bringing it on the channel. So I've got a number of things that are planned that hopefully, you know, FDR is going to be the worker. FDR is going to be we're going to have to figure out. We got to show up. We got to do the improv.
That's what keeps us accountable. FDR keeps us accountable.
It's the one that we have to have it. It's our thing that if we get picked up by HBO, FDR or a variant of that is what will appear on a network. But the other programs are much more. The content, we're not having to work on putting the content together. We get those graphics and everything's good, and it's just a show up, be high, have fun for a couple hours and be done, that sort of thing. So we've got a lot in the works and everything, but tomorrow I'm fingers crossed I'm ready for it and have the membership drive, turn that on here with YouTube and have that all set up, you know, because it's time to actually start trying it, because I want to do this full time. I just want to get this going and get move some merch, move some different things, and treat this like an entity as opposed to. I mean, it is my therapy. It's my friggin' therapy more than anything. But as opposed to that, just actually treat it as an entity that needs to be able to keep itself going. Oh, everybody from across the pond. It's another. I think degenerate. I don't think he's a freak. Yeah, well, he may be freaky. I know he's a degenerate. And if you ask a lot of women, they would say reject too. Everybody from across the pond. It's Andy Gambino.
Yes, welcome, Andy. Peace and love, man. Welcome
Thank you,
to the
Will.
big show.
Thank you, Wes.
Welcome
Did
in,
somebody say they
welcome
needed
in.
a therapist? I'm a well-qualified sexual psychoprognologist in London.
Sexual deviant, I think, is what the courts
That as
called it.
well.
I
Well,
think
that's-
it was sexual deviant. I'm
I
pretty
call
sure.
that research.
I research. Yeah, other people call that peeping Tom. That's
do
you're
they know?
researching, looking in windows. That's you can't. Do,
Yeah.
But it's it's across the pond. Things are different. I understand. In other
Very
areas,
different, yes.
you can't get by with that stuff here. You can't get by with your Benny
That's
Hill-esque
surprising.
lifestyle and everything, chasing the women around and all that. That doesn't go over here. That doesn't
That's
go
how
over here.
we have to chase women around here for them to actually, go out with us. That's the thing. They're
That's
constantly moving. I don't know why, but they're constantly
Well,
moving.
here, I think things have just kind of simmered down. Things they just use apps now. They hook up and then they're done. And
No,
we're
I
not
prefer to chase
having
them in
any
the street.
kids anymore. We've cut off all the birth rate. We're done with that. And who would want to have a kid?
That's
Who would
everywhere.
wanna have
Though.
a kid?
That's
You know, at this-
most
The
industrialized.
population's
or
old.
whatever.
The population's older than us.
Japan,
the big
South
group
Korea.
of population is older than us, and it's like, okay, and they're gonna die off, and there's nobody left. What a great jam! What a great jam
man.
show, huh? That's
I'm so glad I joined.
I think
I have to say, I haven't spoke to Will before, I don't think, or I may have said hi and goodbye at one point. But when I stumbled upon your channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Wes recommended it, and when I first saw it, I
Yeah.
thought, what is this religious no fucking drug shit going on? Why would Wes recommend that? What the fuck? He's tricked me. He's tricked me into going to some, religious born again fucking don't
Right.
smoke weed shit. It's like, oh my
Right.
God. And then I stayed for a little longer and realized, no man.
oh yeah, there's
You're
a lot of
cool.
people.
You're
A
cool.
lot of people get caught up, and if you don't stay long enough, and you just hear a moment, maybe you don't get the satire.
Don't do drugs,
Maybe-
kids. It's like, what
Maybe
the
you
fuck?
don't understand. And it's like he's higher than anybody watching, right? He's higher than anybody watching. No, don't do the drugs, man.
Oh man. Thanks for watching, Andy. I appreciate it, man.
Well, thanks for the
It's a little out
surprise.
there
But,
stuff.
yeah, it's cool.
When I came across his stuff, it was he had not
That was
started to
bad.
really go on camera. He was he was running footage and everything. It was really neat looking footage. But he's just keeping it going. It was like a podcast that you can just listen to nonstop. And that is one thing with even the puppet shows and everything else. Whether you can see the show or not, listening to it, it is so full, complete, and rich. He puts
Yeah.
on he's everything and keeps the show going the entire time. So I'm always impressed.
thanks,
over
Yeah.
there. The Art of Floundering podcast, everybody.
Yeah.
This is a lost what is it? A lost gem. It's just it's
It's
right
a
there.
diamond in the
Everybody needs
rough.
to find this.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
They,
he just
if they
hasn't been
do,
discovered yet. He's got so much fucking talent. man.
But you're
That's-
right.
That's what I love.
Sorry, Wes.
No, go ahead, please.
I was saying, if you hadn't seen the puppets or anything, just listen to it as an audio podcast, you would, you could follow it along and laugh and everything. You don't actually need to see Will, so we don't need to see you on screen as much. Will.
exactly.
Exactly. Get rid
Oh,
of it.
man.
Get off the screen.
So
That's
what?
it.
Hey, so
John.
Andy, what's going on? Is unidentified S4 coming back or not? I get mixed messages, man. So-
Not in its current form, and it's.
But-
yeah, go on.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so we're not going to be doing the show like we always used to. It's we've got other things in the pipeline, but no, basically that'll only come on live if there's something worth talking about,
Okay.
like a freak weather event, or SpaceX going off, or something like that. But it's going to be sporadic.
What I
Right.
would like to set up, and I'd like to have it at a time that's good for you. And I had mentioned this to Anthony. I wrote a message to him. Sometime for Steve. Maybe if you have a fan appreciation kind of event, some sort of set it up as a.
We'll
as a
host you
party
anytime,
event.
mate. We'll host
Well,
you anytime.
tell me what time, because you guys have shows that other people host, but there are shows, aren't there, running on the thing?
There's
That's
one
why
guy
I'm-
that does. Yeah, he does it every other Sunday or every other Friday. I think one of those days. He does it every other. His name's Andrew Razovich, and he's like a psychic medium firefighter. So he does that, and that's it at the moment. We used to go on Wednesdays and Sundays, but we're not doing any of that anymore. But it's our StreamYard. We pay for it. We can use it anytime we like. So
Okay, I just didn't want to conflict with any of the, if you had some regularly scheduled things coming up
No.
or anything, I thought what works for, and because of the time difference, I wanted to make sure it works for you as well.
yeah,
I could probably bring another, if you want, because I want to make sure that it's a unidentified S4 thing that
Yeah.
I'm there to celebrate with. Or something along those lines. If
but
there was some
we're
sort of-
happy for you to bring new characters if you wanted to test them out and shit. You know, we
I
could be
bring,
like a
I could bring
springboard.
Steve, but I was thinking, Will could show up. Will could show up
Bring
as
Frank.
some characters. He
Yeah,
Frank.
because we just
I've
need to
got
see his puppets, right? We don't need to see Will at all.
Yeah,
But
exactly,
it's-
exactly, Andy.
He's so against. He's so against it. Betty,
Of course.
Betty,
Heard anyway.
Betty, scroll up and see if that link is still there, Betty. Now Betty's another exception I'll make because it's supposed to be a jam. But Andy, I don't. And to be honest, just friends. Anybody who's
I
a
can't
friend
sing.
can come up. Because I'm not. Oh, and I would never ask you to, Andy. I would never ask you to. That's it. But no, the link is
I'm
out
gonna
there
post
in
it
the
now.
chat.
I've
But I've
posted
got
it
to,
now.
I've got to know you. I've got to know you in order for this to, for me to have it. And Betty, if Betty came up,
Oh,
I'd have to sing to Betty though. I'd have to sing to Betty. Betty J.
Be nice to see the
Hey,
Falcro
it's
come
Betty
up.
J. Is Falcro here?
No,
It'll
not
be-
yet.
I hear the next fest at Camp G-May is going to be
that
metal.
was cool.
And I'm thinking Steve could do crazy. But that's how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, I could do Steve do that, and then I thought
Yeah.
Karen could do the War Pigs, because War Pigs is like 7 minutes, right?
Yeah,
it-
but you could. Oh, War Pigs is such a cool song. It's such a cool song.
I love playing War Pigs. It's a War Pigs. Generals gathered in their masses.
Oh, it's
I
just
think-
so cool. God, I love
It's
that
almost like it's
song.
made for her. It's almost like it's made for her. But I'm trying to think of something else metal and a character actually doing. Or if it's something, I can't pull it off. I think I have to be I couldn't, if I wasn't using a cartoon, I don't know that I would do Metal Fest. Because I don't think I could pull it off by myself if I didn't
I
have a
can't
bunch of
do-
accompaniment or something.
Ever since my accident, I mean, those days are over. I can't do metal shred, you know. So what I can do is like what we talked about is take the hair band metal songs and goof on them. And so that's my plan.
That's kind of
sounds fun.
what I. Who should sing this?
Breaking the law.
There I was, completely wasted, out of work and down. All day long, it's so frustrating when you live from town to town. Feel as though nobody cares. If I live or die. Oh, so I might as well begin to put some action in my life. Breaking the law, 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 breaking the law. So much for the golden future. I can't. Where is the chord? I can't. That could be something. That could be. I'll work up. So I could do breaking the law and War Pigs. I think those two, and then Steve could do the Crazy Train.
What about
think
the
I-
other
I-
song? The one from last night. What about doing that song?
It's a giant cock.
Yeah.
Oh, this was this was big.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I think that maybe. I think I'll get some foot. I'll get an overlay. I'll get an overlay of the cock, and I'll just
I'll send it
'cause
to you. I'll send you a green screen, and you can just.
that way I can have it playing over top of me, and I can go out on that. It's a giant cock. It's just and do an improv on the people in the audience. And hey Pole Vault, do you see this giant cock up here on the screen? Giant cock. Oh, it's tasty, if you know what I mean. Just kind of wherever I can go with it. It'll be fun.
Pole Vault has a pole vault in his pants.
Pole Vault has over
he out there?
400 songs he's written. He may show up after a while. I haven't seen him. I
thought he was out there.
He was here earlier. I think he was here during the FDR show and everything along those lines. He's had a lot of success with his channel. He's gotten several thousand subs. He's
Wow, good for him.
of course he's written since just in the last I don't know how many months 400 songs. He's put out
Jeez.
400 songs.
That's prolific. My God.
Exact. It's I always say he writes music like Allie paints. Allie will do. I've seen Allie do 5 of those abstracts in a day. She will paint all day long, and she is prolific with creating stuff. And Pole Vault is that same way with music. Just unbelievable. He puts time into his. I just shit stuff out, and if
Yours,
it
I
weren't
love
being
yours.
recorded, I find a way. Should I play a song? Should I play a song since we did call it a Thursday music jam?
I think so.
I'll do the manic depression. I'll do the.
There we
Andy
go.
likes
Oh,
the-
yeah, it's my favorite.
I
so
enjoy
far.
doing that one. It's a fun one. I enjoy doing it. When I
Baseline
don't
is
screw it up.
killer.
Manic depression searching my soul. I know what I want, but I just don't know how to go about getting it. Feeling sweet feelings drip from my fingers. Oh, manic depression's captured my soul. Woman so willing, sweet cause in vain. You make love, you break love, it's all the same. When it's over, music, sweet music, I wish I could caress, 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 caress. Oh, manic depression's a frustrating mess. I see Betty J sitting backstage right there. I'll bring you up when this song is through, yeah. sweet music. I wish I could caress, caress, and kiss, and kiss. All manic depressions, a frustrating mess. I think I'll go turn myself off and go down all the way. Really no use in me hanging around in your kind of scene, feeling sweet music. I wish I could caress, caress, and kiss, and kiss. All manic depressions are I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting really
That's great,
That's
dude.
how,
That was great.
that's how I take everybody and just hit you. I just shook you all
Whoa.
like,
Boom.
oh. No,
that was
I hit
great,
a
man.
wall. I ran right into a wall. I don't know if
Absolutely.
anybody understands what I'm talking about, but I just boom, and it was like, I'm done right there. I don't need to recover this. I don't need to recover. Everybody, I want you to put your hands together for a beautiful, beautiful person who's coming up here to visit with us. It is Betty J. Gathers.
Oh,
Peace and love, Betty. Peace and love.
Peace
Not
and
worthy.
love,
You know,
Betty.
y'all-
not
Special, 'cause
worthy.
you know I ain't been up on nobody live forever, and it's bedtime, huh?
It's bedtime. It's early, Betty. It's early, Betty. What? It's everybody. This is Betty from I Am Betty J. Gathers. I have known her since I pretty much started this YouTube journey and everything, getting connected
Yep.
to other people. It was the best interview I have ever had
That's
going
right.
up on your channel. That was just such a joy and everything. I do hope you are dropping your link in the chat at I Am Betty J Gathers. Get your link dropped out there. You gotta promote. You gotta promote. You gotta let people know. Now, how are you doing today, Betty? How are you doing
It's
today?
been a long day. See, I get up early. I don't know what time y'all get up.
I
But I'm
go to bed at
up
5
by
a.m.
5
Betty.
a.m. So by 9 a.m. It's time to go to bed.
I get up at 5 or go to bed at 5 a.m. Betty. A lot
Yeah.
of times.
Me
I
too.
know what you do. You don't have to tell me what your habits are.
What my habits are. There's no track marks here, Betty. If that's what you're thinking, there's not. My arms are.
I'm on here to run him over for y'all. A little bit of time I'm gonna run her over.
You just take those shots. I'm sturdy. I can take them, Betty. I can take them. I'm doing good.
See, they was
I
worried
love that
about
you-
me coming up here. Y'all better be worried about them.
Nobody's worried. Nobody's worried.
No worries.
Tell
Yeah.
everybody what you do on your channel,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to give you a hard time. But tell everybody what you
I
do
do.
on your channel, Betty.
I do a little vlogging Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do shorts every day for about 110 or 14 days straight without stopping. I got a little ammunition from Mr. West over there. I don't like calling him West, I like calling him Rich. And what was it? The geriatric gigolo. I got a lot. I don't forgot how many views I got on that. And then from that I got Gigolette, female Gigolette. That got a good one too.
She put those out. I didn't get anything on mine, right?
No.
And since we've talked, it's not everybody probably knows about it. It is. I'm
Just
trying to
play
make
it.
some money on the side, so let's all watch this ad.
Are you or a loved one an elderly woman with a disposable income and a desire to once again feel the touch of a man? Then call the Geriatric Gigolo. All major credit cards accepted, group rates available. Call now.
Irresistible. What can I say?
You know, Rich, it's interesting that it got a lot of views, yet no customers yet.
No
calls,
customers.
no phone
No
calls.
It
calls.
might not be a marketing issue. That's blown me
Yeah.
away. I thought it was a marketing issue, dude. Because I think
Hey,
it's
Betty, your
both.
manager. Are you the
Oh.
marketing manager, Betty? Are you promoting Wes?
You know,
And
I don't
I
think she.
talk
No,
about
she.
him all the time.
The gigolo, yes.
Yeah.
The gigolo part, though. No, she. Yeah, I hear you. How you talk. Yeah, don't waste your money. Don't waste
Oh,
your
yeah,
money
don't
on
waste
this. No, that loser. No, don't waste your money.
Don't
I've
waste your
seen
money,
the.
girl.
I've seen the pictures. Don't waste
waste.
your money on this.
Yeah. But a lot of my stuff I think is a dark little humor because people really come at me. They be coming.
Oh,
Well,
really?
you attack everybody.
I attack everybody.
You.
I
How
attack
do
Trump, I attack Biden, I attack everybody.
you?
And they come to me.
Oh yeah, if you're talking
Single
politics,
mamas.
I don't care.
That-
I talk about the
Yeah.
church. I talk about
No, I look at these
Yeah,
titles.
you're-
I look
yeah,
at these
that's-
titles on here, and she's just single mamas, a middle-aged man. What do they say about you? And you are just you go at every
Oh,
group,
wow.
every group.
And I got
Uh,
tonight is female baby boomers.
Female baby boomers.
Baby
She's
boomers.
gonna tear into female baby boomers because she's bam,
What have
bam.
they done
She's
to
gotta
you,
take.
Betty? What have they done to you, Betty?
And then when I tear into them at the end, I said, "Oh, I'm a female baby boomer." I done talked about my own.
Well, tomorrow, or it would have been yesterday, would have been male baby boomers. She'll take a shot at them. She
Oh,
takes
I
a shot
have.
at everybody.
I
She
have
picks
everybody.
every
Nobody's
group
off
out there.
limit. Nobody. And
Nobody
be
is
careful
off
what
limit.
you say, because I'll just pick stuff up. I like, oh,
She-
that's a good short.
That was and that's why I'm glad you were able to do something with that geriatric gigolo. That she actually got
I
good views on the
know.
two,
And-
several thousand
great.
views or something like that. It was
And then
Wow.
when somebody comes at me with something, I turn it back around. Somebody said they were teasing about they say geriatric 1 and geriatric 2, and we're gonna have incontinence in the White House. So I just flipped it back around.
Hmm.
I say Biden geriatric 1, Trump geriatric 2.
Yeah,
Where are the
totally.
young politicians?
there.
We
Yeah, where are the
They'll
younger
be
ones?
wearing depends in the White House.
The
Mhm.
younger politicians.
I think it's
you mean
funny, but
you
people
mean
don't
like
think
George
it's funny.
Santos?
Yeah, that dishy
You-
guy, that handsome dude. Yeah, that guy.
George Santos. I didn't know if he was.
President Elvis Presley's pretty young, I would say.
If you
know?
ever watch the Art of Floundering podcast, you know it's President Elvis Presley, and of course
Stay
there were
away
some.
from politics.
There were some. Yeah, Will.
I saw the
Like,
workshop. That was
Too
great.
late. But you know what? It stays separate though, which I'm amazed because my vlogs are nothing like that. The blogs is me. This is
Yep.
just another side.
Well, that's what shorts do.
Indescribable.
You throw out
Indescribable.
shorts. You get maybe 1 out of 100 might actually be somebody that let me subscribe and look at some of your other stuff. So you can off of shorts end up gaining
Yeah, and
subs.
I
You
do too. It's
Yeah.
slow with those, but at least you get other people that you normally. Because I was strongly against them one time. I really was.
Well,
short.
you reach new people. You reach
Yeah,
new
'cause you're
people. They
thinking they're
put
not
it out
gonna
there.
get the long form, but
Yep.
even if you get 1 or 2 out of all of them, you got somebody. And then I'm
Yeah.
starting slowly now.
You're getting views. You're getting being
Yeah,
viewed.
and I'm
one way
slowly
or the
getting
other. Yeah.
subscribers on my blog end. So, I mean, it works. So, but honestly, Rich should tell you, I haven't been on anybody's live forever. I mean, I have been enjoying y'all. I really do. I'm serious. I have been, even when it's late, like y'all had the demon or somebody on here. Who was it? The little one with the hood? Who else?
Oh, Satan.
We had Satan.
Oh,
we had
that
Satan
was
here.
Will. Yeah, they had.
Yeah, yeah.
And I always, when I talk about it, I say, now listen, y'all, when you go over there, you gotta have an open mind. Okay, don't
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
over there and tell me, Betty, why you sit. I told you. Okay.
She
Mhm.
does.
Yeah.
She does in her lives when she says, "Now, if you go over there, that's exactly what she said. You have to have an open mind. Then things get rough over there. Things get rough over there." That's
Absolutely.
she does warn them. She does warn them.
And you
Just
know,
the
another one to warn, then I'm gonna shut up. Is Nitro. I warn people about him, when Nitro talk about YouTube, he's brilliant. You don't want to get on his bad side.
Hmm.
I'm gonna keep him in my
Lady
pocket.
Wolverine. Lady Wolverine. Hello, hello. Hey, John. Thanks for hanging out. And I see Miss T with the T. Hey, how's it going? We have it was supposed to be a Thursday music jam, but it says open to friends. And these are
Yeah.
friends. These are
This is
friends.
cool.
I am
I
Betty
dig
J.
this.
Gathers. This is Betty on down here. Andy Gambino from across the pond, hanging out,
Yeah.
co-host over at Unidentified S4, co-host on the JoJo Bones show over there. You had one earlier today. I
Yeah,
caught
it's
some of it, but then I got interrupted and didn't end up making
Yeah.
it back. And it was a rough day. It was a rough day.
It was
I
a
would have
rough
loved to
show.
have come up.
It was a rough show.
I heard comments afterwards about it being a rough show. And we've got Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast over here. Everybody, I hope everybody's having a great evening. And you can drop your links with #awesome. Oh, I did my spiel. You got to do
Got
your
a shout
spiel.
out
You
for
gotta-
Satan, man.
Shout out for Satan.
Miss T with the T.
Miss T with
Shout
the
out for
T.
Satan. Hey, man, come on to him. Welcome.
Betty,
Come on. You know, I can't do the. It's a giant. We have a good song that we could probably bring out Satan with, but
I'll bring him out for when it's
but
time.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't know if
You're
Betty
right.
wants to be on the same.
I can't put her through that. I
It's
No,
not
I ain't
just
gonna put
much.
myself through
No,
that.
No,
Betty.
yeah.
To be honest, I would
Wh-
stay, but I told y'all know me. It's bedtime. I'm
Okay,
gonna be
we
up
got
by
her
myself.
scared.
And
We
I
scared
wasn't
you
just
now, didn't
coming
we?
up. I wasn't even prepared. I was like, I don't usually look like
I
this.
love you, Betty. I am so glad you came
I
up.
like
But
your
I was
big
hoping when I
am
saw
so
you out there.
happy that I got to meet all y'all. I really,
Yeah,
I'm
nice
gonna have to
meeting
have
you,
all y'all
man.
come over on the show, but just don't bring.
I would
Satan.
love that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't bring. Listen,
I can
don't bring
behave.
Satan.
No. I can
He'll bring
behave,
Satan
man.
with you.
I
Yeah.
know
No,
y'all.
no.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Believe me,
He
I'm
could.
not.
Just
He's
insane.
great for interviews. He would. He's got a very compelling story, and he is great for interviews. He
Okay.
would
He's a
put one
gentleman.
on
He's a
because I know that
gentleman.
the one that I had on your channel was really good. He would do really
Oh,
well.
Betty,
I'm not
dig
gonna.
that.
Andy's questionable. Andy's
I am
questionable.
questionable.
He's
Sometimes I let things
You
go.
have to-
Andy too. He got a
You wanna-
trusting face.
he's
Ooh.
well. No, that's no. You
I
just
know
that's
about
because
that.
you've seen it on wanted posters at the post office. That's why you gotta. I
So,
recognize that face. No, it's on the
Yeah.
wanted posters.
How
That's
could you forget this face? Yeah.
hey, look out there. I did yes, pole vault.
Pole
Peace
vault.
and light.
Peace and
Get
love.
connected to Betty. Get connected.
Pole vault?
Anybody
Come
who's
on,
not
pole vault.
Pole vault's a
Jesus.
musician. He's
Okay.
just a funny guy. He and Sunshine Archer, his better half. They are entertaining folks, fantastic folks. He's a prolific music writer with over 400 songs. I think he has up on his channel.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Now
And
he's
you know,
another.
me and John's came at real good friends. John Adventures.
John is really
P.
fantastic.
John P.
John P is fantastic.
Yeah.
He's good people. That's why I was glad he was over there. I saw him show up. He may have found his way over there through me.
He did.
Oh.
And I
In fact,
found his way
I-
over to his channel.
That's
So back
because
and
I
forth
believe
we go. He be
'cause when I
talking
get
about
up-
aliens, but I don't see them.
if you're live, because a live show is really best live. And that's when you are at your best, Betty, is when you've got a
Yeah,
live
live.
going on. Because that's when that's when you are you. Your vlogs are good, but the best Betty is the live Betty talking
Yeah,
right
the
to you,
blogs are
talking
struggle.
smack and
They really are.
because
They're
you
a struggle.
well anything pre-recorded. We were working on some stuff for pre-recorded, and it just didn't feel right because we're improv people. We're
Yeah.
live people, and so we're having to make an adjustment there. And I totally get it. But whenever I see you live, I do
Yeah, more relaxed.
share that out. I wanna
Yeah.
let people know, hey, this is a vibe. You can go over there and have fun with Betty. Betty's got a good channel. I want everybody out there connected to Betty.
But good night, everybody. It's been so good.
Peace and love, Betty.
Yeah, and I won't
Peace
forget
and
any
love.
of you. That's for sure. And have y'all over to my channel too.
Right on.
We'll come over. We'll come
I
over. Hey,
Oh, I know
Rich,
you will.
richnewdesign@gmail.com.
Okay.
richnewdesign@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Connect with me there, and
Okay.
if you want to set something up, if you need an interview or
Yeah.
something,
Uh-huh.
because I'm wanting to promote. We've got a new season starting the 28th
Exactly. This would
of
be
this month.
perfect.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
set up
This would be
interviews
perfect.
with us
Okay.
to.
Okay, I'll get
Uh,
with you really, really soon. Really, really,
Uh,
really soon. Okay. But I'll
Thank
chat
you for
with
coming,
y'all
Betty. I
later.
love you. You have
Okay.
yourself a good one, Betty.
Oh, somebody
Andy
left.
left. Andy
Oh.
left.
I bet you he'll be back. I bet you
Oh.
that looked like a mistake.
Okay, bye.
That-
Okay, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.
See you, Betty.
Uh-huh.
See you, Betty.
Peace. You know, I can't wait to share with her on her stream how I turn my life over to Satan. That'll be wonderful to share that
Oh my
story.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's. Oh, should I
No,
do
I
a
wouldn't
song?
do that.
Should I do
Yeah.
a song to get those
Yeah.
edibles going? Whoa! Almost fell. Almost. Oh, I need to get the headphones. I'm not set up. I have to have the monitor headphones from my mixing board that I actually run the pedal through for the bass. And that way I can hear where my vocals are against the bass and all that. So I only hear that out of one ear. And then I have the other because I don't have the feed coming from StreamYard into these same headphones. That would be too much and there'd be latency issues. And I wouldn't have fun with that. How? Hey, look. Mr. Slippy Finger. Mr. Slippy Finger is back.
That's what I
It's
thought.
Andy
That's what I
Gambino. It's Andy Gambino. Any requests, Andy? Any requests, Andy? You know, since you need to get the.
Oh, hang on. Because my 4G, my internet went down, and so I went to 4G to type something. There was a song you played on at the festival, and I can't remember the title of it.
Wrap It Up?
Oh yeah, I think that's the one.
Was it the sexy one?
Yeah, of course.
I can try to do that. Is it Randy Jean? Is it Randy Jean out there? Oh, if I could friggin' find my mouse. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Randy Jean. Randy Jean, lovely. Hey. Hashtag awesome to drop your link out there. Good to see you. I think that we're doing a Thursday night music thing. And I'm gonna do a cover song. A cover song of I think the Fabulous Thunderbirds in the 80s did a cover of this. But it's originally from someone else. But I'm gonna try to make it sexy. I've been watching you for days now, baby. I just love your sexy ways now, baby. You know my love will never stop now, baby. Put your loving in my box now, baby. Wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. Wrap. Yeah. No more will I shop around now, baby. I got the best thing in town now, baby. I've seen all I wanna see now, baby. Bring your loving straight to me now, baby. Wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. Has it got that sexiness?
Yeah.
Is it all whispery and hot? Yeah. Make it sexy for me now, baby. Make it sexy for me now, baby. I wanna hear you sing it now, baby. Make it sexy for me now, baby. Wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. Wrap, 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 wrap. I'm gonna treat you like the queen you are. Bring you sweet things from my candy jar. You got tricks you ain't never used. Give it to me before you got to do. Oh, I've been watching you for days now, baby. I just love your sexy ways now, baby. You know my love will never stop now, baby. Put your loving in my box now, baby. Wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. Wrap, 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 wrap. This is dedicated to all the ladies. Touch yourself for me now, baby. You should touch yourself now, baby. It's okay to touch yourself now, baby. Touch yourself for me now, baby, baby. Wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it. Satan's waiting for you now, baby. He's gonna bring the glory home, baby. You can do it for him now, baby. Just turn your life to Satan now, baby. Wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. Wrap, 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 wrap. If Satan wanted to say a few words, he could. I could just keep this going.
Gosh, you know, I guess I have stage fright. You know, Satan's little, gee whiz. I don't want to flub up the flow of the show, but golly gosh, I know a lot of you out there are struggling. Have you ever thought about turning your life and your will over to your good pal Satan? Yeah!
Satan's
Yeah!
for you now,
Yeah!
baby. Turn your life to Satan now, baby.
I won't
Satan's
judge.
gonna give it to you, baby. Satan won't judge you now, baby. Wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. I'll take it, wrap it up. Wrap, 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 wrap. Woo! Oh man, I stopped and the giant cock came out.
Oh, no. Cock was
It's a
already
diff-
out earlier.
He had his
I
cock out earlier. It's okay.
Yes,
Oh.
the cock came out. You didn't notice, but yes, the
I,
cock was out
I
earlier.
did. I was looking. No, I got to get into mode with that. So my eyes are closed as I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Yeah,
I-
that's why I took the cock away because I didn't want
I
to
gotta.
distract.
I gotta feel the groove on that one. You know, that one's got to hold together. It's that one. That's going to be an interesting take. I may want to clip that one because it had the sexiness, and then it had Satan, and then it had Satan
So
talking.
doing shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Doing
we
some-
brought it. We brought
Yeah.
it with that. That is the kind of warped mind. That is the kind of warped agenda and where things go with FDR. FDR is our program coming at the end of this month, February. Or what fucking month is it? April 28th, last Sunday of April, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. FDR. What is FDR? Is it freaks, degenerates, and rejects? Is it fresh dick rash? Is it fisting dinosaurs respectfully? That one was one I heard today, and it was just I pictured an Englishman with a monocle, a tweed jacket, a brown bowler, and everything. Hello, and he's asking permission of the T-Rex if he can fist him. And the T-Rex gives permission and everything. So it's
Yeah, it's just interesting how the mind works if you like break down the thought processes that whoever came up with this fisting and then somehow connected that to dinosaurs.
Yeah,
connected
where
to
the hell did
dinosaurs.
that-
And
The
for
mind of
some reason,
Yeah.
and to be honest, it was the respectfully. It was like Willie Hester.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has to
yeah.
come. And so he
Well,
needed to
of
be a
course.
proper
It's a
Englishman.
dinosaur,
It's-
dude.
to,
Hey, look.
to me,
Englishman.
for some
Gentleman.
reason, that was the thing. For some reason, well, he must be a proper Englishman. That's what he's gonna end up being.
Well, I mean, we
Monocle.
talk about large cocks on here all the time, but
All the
fisting a
time.
dinosaur is a totally different
Yeah.
game. You got to do that respectfully, trained or
Right.
untrained. You better be
And
respectful
carefully.
if you're going
And
to fist a
carefully.
dinosaur. You know, a large
I get it.
cock, you could be
Oh,
disrespectful
man.
to it as long as you're
Oh,
well
it's-
trained. You can handle a large cock.
Dear. I'm just wondering how many people have been trying to find the ultimate FDR free word. I mean, I've
don't
been
think-
trying forever,
I don't think
and I
anyone
can't
knows
get
it
it.
yet. I don't think anybody knows it yet, and nobody knows it yet. There is one. There is one because and it originally was shorter, and I had suggested going with the FDR because I wanted to make the jokes about the former, the dead president. Unlike that FDR, we're not lame. And hey, we've got a new deal for you because they're bad jokes. But it's just, and I was high when I made those statements and everything, and it caught on. It was like, yes, let's do this, and
Yeah.
but and I'm not saying it's better than any of these. Fisting dinosaurs respectfully, I gotta give total props for that. Fuck, drain, repeat. I have sung that one. I don't know how many times.
That
I've
one
made
you've
the lyrics.
drained big time.
I have
that
used that. I did that on Gmail. I did
Yeah.
one where I did that 3 times on Gmail. Everybody, look at the little guy. Look at the president.
Look at him. I think FDR. FDR. I mean, in terms of age, what age group you're trying to attract, maybe a lot of people don't even know who the hell FDR is.
Nobody
or was.
knows. That's the thing.
yeah.
That's the thing. It is not for any type
mean-
of demographic. It's like nobody fucking knows who FDR. They'll wasn't that a president? There may be that.
Is that a punk band? Is that some
Is
kind
it a
of
punk band?
Punk
It's
band? Because I'm too busy blowing grass and not paying attention to my authority figures, man.
And
Yeah.
Terry Brown, Tales of the Sonic Voyage, Terry Brown.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to have something that really highlights with the corpse of the president because he's disappointed that he
Corpse of the
hasn't seen it yet. We've got to use the corpse of FDR. I may actually play FDR, and I'll didn't he have? Was he the one with fireside chats? Did he do the fireside chats?
He started it. It was part of the new
So
deal.
there's audio. There's
Yeah.
audio. Plenty of audio of FDR. There's plenty of stuff to.
I mean, there's
to
actually some history you could actually pass on. It, we
Well, I
take
just
for
want to get his
granted
man.
knowing
If I'm
his
doing
role.
I can either go in a completely bizarre direction with a
That's-
voice
of
for
course.
FDR.
Yeah, of course.
I could make him surfer guy, dude.
That's the
dude,
best way to
that,
do it.
That would be that's something. I mean, or it could be just real fucking southern. He could be, and everybody, FDR, the president. He was a redneck, right? And he's not. I could totally portray him any way I
yeah.
want. That's
That would be cool.
the beauty of it. Should I do another song? Should I try to do another, or should
Yeah,
we?
man.
Sure, man. Yeah. Rock that bass.
A part of this is my practice because Saturdays I end up going to Camp Gme. 10 p.m. He's having open mic again this week, and so I'll be over there at. Damn it to hell! No, there we go. Less
Maybe
damn it. to hell.
Cobalt will come up and play something, man. Not to put him
Cobalt
on
may
the
come up and
spot.
play. Well, you just did though. Not to put him on the spot, but you did. You saw you did.
Yeah, I
you
did.
did. That's exactly.
I did.
That's
Golly,
exactly
gee,
what you-
golly
and I'm
gosh,
fine
I
with that.
did. Jiminy
I'm
golly
fine
gosh,
with
Paul
that.
Vault. Jeepers. I'm super duper sorry.
So innocent.
I want to practice something that I might want to do on G-Maze. Trying to get this right. No, it was wrong. I was totally wrong the whole time. Totally wrong the whole time. Here we go. Here's the right fret. Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under new media. Can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. To the new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. And television dreams of tomorrow, and not the ones meant to follow. But that's enough to argue. Maybe I'm the faggot America. I'm not a part of the redneck agenda. Now everybody do the propaganda and sing along to the age of paranoia. Welcome to the new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Okay, how many mistakes will I make? Television dreams of tomorrow, and not the ones meant to follow. But that's enough to argue. Wanna be an American idiot. One nation under new media. Can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. Welcome to the new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow, and not the ones meant to follow. But that's enough to argue. I'll just stop there. I got no ending. It's the first time I think I've played this on a live. I was trying, and I never got the. That's how I needed to be doing the. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. I never got that part right through that time through. So hopefully next time I do that different, because this was
sounded good. Sounded really good.
That had the feel I was going for, but the other part didn't have the feel. The Cam Pro is out there. Hey, and Rabbit hanging. Peace and love. Peace and love. He was not a redneck, but Truman was. Was Truman like in Iowa or something? Is he from there or something?
Missouri. Missouri. Truman was from Missouri.
Whose house did I go to? Was it Hoover? I'm trying to think of whose house I went to
What state?
in Iowa. It had to be Iowa. Coming across
Hoover
Iowa,
was Ohio, I
I
think.
stopped
Hoover
at
was
all
Ohio.
these fucking. It was the birthplace of John Wayne, which I think was the same town where Bonnie and Clyde had robbed it in 1933.
Oh, wow.
Somewhere in fucking Iowa. I've got photos somewhere.
That would be cool.
Because I was hungover from driving all the way to Omaha. I think it was Omaha, and I had to go back home, hungover from going to this wedding reception or something, and stopped at got a little at a Ben Franklin around us in this town that John Wayne's birthplace and Bonnie and Clyde, and just stopped at the Amana colonies, got photos of cows and different plaques and city of flags and all these. Just all the attractions just going across Iowa, and I determined
great.
that I determined Iowa sucked. I was just Jesus. It
You
was
weren't
like,
impressed.
There's nothing. I didn't say
You weren't
shit in
impressed.
Iowa. It was like I am not impressed. Iowa was not anything I needed to see. It was oh my god. Why on
Can-
earth?
I was going to show you something. Who are you talking? I'm a little bit high, but you okay? You want to?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde. It's a trip if you pull up like pictures of Bonnie and Clyde when you see how young they really are or were.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a trip. Sort of, as I've mentioned many times, Wes, on these streams about watching Leave It to Beaver, and I would say, that June Cleaver's quite the dish, and
Quite
people
the
may doubt
dish.
me. So let me kind of show you a little bit what I'm trying to say here. You be the judge.
Are you
This is the
showing
picture.
me? Oh.
This is June. This is June Cleaver. Now, as a young tyke, there were a lot of things I didn't notice, but I will tell you, she is a very attractive woman. And I know I'm old, but June Cleaver. So when you watch Leave It to Beaver, man, she is something else, man. Look at her.
Oh, wow.
She was always in heels.
Yeah.
I think it was because I would stay up late and I would see Benny Hill. So heels and stockings are a huge thing for me, and it all traces back to young formative years, seeing Benny Hill when I shouldn't have been, when I was up.
Oh, man, that's
I'm watching
great. I can't believe how big a star that guy was in the States.
No
It's
shit,
crazy.
right?
Oh,
he just
man, huge,
Wasn't
huge.
he in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? I mean, he was in that too, right?
Oh, I think vaguely,
he was
he
somewhere
was.
in there. He was in there. I'm pretty sure.
like a bandmaster or something like that. I'm guessing something.
It was
Yeah.
like a band leader. It was now that I'm thinking,
Something
he
like
had on a uniform like he would be a band
cap.
leader, like a marching band or something.
Yeah.
I have very little idea.
Can you play that? Can you play the theme tune on your bass?
Which theme?
Huh?
Let's see.
Hey, bang bang, we love you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There, that's as close as it's gonna come. That's as close as it's
I was
gonna come.
thinking more of the Benny Hill chase, when they're chasing him. It's impossible.
No, I'm not even
No,
gonna-
it's just
I'm
far
not
too
on the-
impossible, that one. Yeah.
not on the bass. I'm
No.
not even.
And it's very fast. as
I'll
well.
end up.
Oh, I like it now.
I got nothing with that.
It's
I've
good
never
one, Lance.
learned. I've never learned to slap bass. can do that, but it's nowhere near as fast as Flea does. And the only thing I think I've ever written, I wrote a. This was the ending theme music for a cartoon I did called The Bandits. There were 6 episodes, and the characters would be. Tonight's episode was funny, but you know what isn't funny? Menopause. And, they'd be talking over top of it. That and.
Hey, Pole Vault wants the link.
I think I've got it. No,
Thanks. Yeah, if you'd drop that, that'd be cool.
no, scroll
I'm trying to find it. Is it pinned
Well,
anywhere?
I can grab it here. I can grab it here. Copy. I can just click copy, and I can
Yeah.
just click it
Paste.
right here. And I'm dropping this link. And if I know you, I'll bring you up. But if I don't know you, chances are, it's not gonna happen. Chances are. I mean, chances are perfect. It's not gonna happen. Ah.
Yeah, man. It's mellow.
Sorry.
Mellow.
I was high and zoning.
Mellow, man.
Did you want to play one? Did you want to play one?
No. I'm good for right now.
I wonder
Maybe
if
a
Mr.
little bit later.
Pole Vault
Here.
would like to play one.
Uh-oh.
It's Nixon or
Point-
Reagan.
it's,
It's Reagan.
It's point
It's
blank,
Reagan.
man.
It's
Or
point blank.
break.
Are we
Point
being?
break.
You got the wrong place, dude. We ain't got no money to steal. If this is a robbery, you screwed up. That's all I'm
Got
saying.
nothing,
You.
man.
Let me say. Mm.
I should have like tried the mask on before I bought it. I think I rearranged my face. It permanently looked like
That
Reagan.
was a little bit. Hey everybody, here's my Reagan impression. I actually have a cartoon where I did the floating head of Reagan. It was a talking ass with an orange wig who played Rump, President Rump, and he was having trouble. So he calls out, "Jelly bean, jelly bean, jelly bean," bing, and the floating head of Reagan. Oh, this better be important. I was at a sex slave auction at the Koch brothers. It was fun. It was fun. That's my Reagan. That's my Reagan's creepy in my mind.
I want to see that now. Is it on your
How's it going,
site?
Pole Vault? How's it going, Pole Vault?
I don't know, man. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
happening, man?
And you see up here? Look.
It's awesome.
Music Jam Live with the little devil puppet.
I love it. I love it, man. It's so
That
cool
is
looking.
awesome.
But
What?
I would suggest, as Allie's always telling everyone to drink water, I would suggest probably every at least 3 months, do what I did today and take your PC out and blow out all the fans,
Oh, yeah.
unhook everything. Oh, it was one of those days, man. And when I plugged it all back in, I'm like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? So
That's the thing. Plug it in. It's like oh man, I can't have downtime. I can't
This is
have
my
the-
lifeline. Yeah.
I have
you know,
to
you're
I have
plugging in
to
all the
actually
same shit. And it's like found new device.
found new device.
yeah.
How the fuck is all this found new? It's I have tonight actually. Well, tonight I'm hoping to get memberships turned on tomorrow and do a membership drive. May have that run for a while tomorrow. May do a long ass stream just as a membership drive. But I have to move. I have to get the setup. Probably tomorrow, do all this moving of shelves, all the equipment behind the backdrop that's behind the drums, because I've got to be set up in the other room. I've got to be able to film and stream from the studio tomorrow. I have to be able to have or not tomorrow, but I have to have it set up to where I can be over and filming and doing the music from the. I want to have access to that. Use that, set up the audio. I've got to adjust the audio so it'll all be coming through my board over there as opposed to just the 5-channel mixer. So I got some logistics, and
man.
I'm not looking forward to any of that because the risk of fucking it all up and having it's oh shit, I can't take that risk right now. We're only 2.5 weeks from the start date, the 28th of the new show. I can't have anything fuck up. I have to have everything in order to do that.
Oh yeah.
Did you bring an instrument there? Did you bring an instrument, Polval? Are you
You want me to play a skin flute or something here, man? What
skin flute? Is that
Skin flute? Oh yeah,
okay, you and Andy. I've already had to tell Andy. You know.
Yeah. Can you play that for me? I don't know what it is.
I've learned from like being around you guys that and doing lives, as you know, me pulling out the electric guitar is not a good thing. Because I need to come through the mixer, and this is one thing. I mean, I got all this freaking equipment sitting around here, and I plug it all up, and in theory, it should be great. Yeah. But if you can go to the acoustic guitar, and it's going to come through, you know. It's
That's what the bass. I've got the bass working. I have one of these small. Going through this mixer, I have another for the electric because I've got another Dean, another green Dean that gives me the green screen effect. But I've got it for the 6-string as well. I've got an electric that I'm probably going to use for Metal Fest, and I've got a one of those. They've got it's the cheap ass pedal and everything, like a $35.
I got one of these and I still have not got it hooked up. Well, I've hooked it up. Here's the problem: the mic. I've got like tons of nice mics, like Sures and AKGs and all this. And okay, so it comes in and it's not. The highest I can put the mics and the lowest I can put the guitar's still raging over the mics.
Can you turn the guitar down?
Well, I could turn the volume down on the guitar, but man, that's harsh in my mellow because, all my guitars, when you turn them up, they sound good. Like up, the pickups all the way up, it sounds good. And I'd like to control it at the pedal, but I've got one of those Boss GT6s. Have you ever heard of those? It has like a bazillion effects on it.
Yep.
And I just rather have that than, I do have lots of pedals too, but
I have a Shure microphone, and I use a cloud lifter because if I don't, even when I crank the gain all the way up, it's just sometimes not enough. So, I mean, do you have something like that coming off your mics?
I got all kinds of shit. Just where do I put it in? Because I have all the stuff that you'd have on a stage. And the thing is that's just getting all antiquated now. I mean, I got these big stacks sitting around me right now, but what the hell are you ever going to do with those? Yeah. I don't ever plan on. I've been working with 2 bands lately, and I've been telling them, dude, going down to your local honky tonk and playing for 30 people, and maybe 5 of them came to see you, and all of them are related to you, and the other 25 came because there's a drink special, and they don't give a fuck. You there when you play online, everybody that clicked on you wanted to come see you, and that's where I'm at in my life. I don't. There is a thrill of going down there, but there's also the thrill of going to jail when you are there.
Public and we don't mix well. I don't deal with public well. Sometimes sometimes things go
Yeah,
dark
but
when
like
I'm in a public place.
I got my guitar here, but I'm gonna tell you right now, for me to play, and Will is so humble. He's like, oh no, y'all guys are the musicians and shit. Then he sits over here and just freaking goes, Feliciano or something, fucking.
He's working the harmonics and the percussion.
Yeah.
on volume and everything. He's got,
He's over here doing
I
beatbox
love
on
the
the damn
style that
thing,
he
and I'm
brings
like, okay, here's smoke on the water, man. Yeah.
But you see me, right? He and
you
I
know-
do everything. I do all this shit together, right? So he's the musician.
Yeah.
He's the one, and he's just laying back.
Oh,
Just
hell
like,
yeah.
"No, I'm not gonna destroy you over there." It's bad enough. It's bad enough.
I remember me and the Emperor sitting on Gmail one night with our mouths just hanging open, like, "Oh my God, did you just see what the hell Will Dick just did?" And it's just, and he's like, "Yeah, okay, y'all guys, I'm through with this. Y'all musicians can go now." We're like, well, "What the hell?" Okay, yeah, I just got sick. Hey.
Lately, he's been doing a lot of backup. He's been doing a lot of backup dancing.
That's right. With
He's
the
kind
cock.
of moved back.
Yeah.
He's moved back out of the limelight,
It's time.
and now it feels like it's time. It's a giant cock. It's a giant cock. It's a giant cock that you see there before your eyes. It's a giant cock. It's a giant cock. It's a giant cock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am alive. You gotta have training to ride a cock like that. Yeah. And Satan's had training, so he's jumping up on that fucking cock's back. Yeah. Giant cock. It's a giant cock. Hey Satan. It's a giant cock. How's that cock riding going for you, Satan? Satan riding the cock. Satan riding the cock. It's a giant cock. It's a giant cock. Yeah, Satan. Satan's hanging out with a giant cock tonight. Yeah, it's a giant cock. Oh, it's a giant cock. All right. Yeah, it's a giant cock riding Satan all through the night. It's a giant cock. Yeah, it's a giant cock. Yeah. Satan's looking like he's almost there tonight. Yeah, it's a giant cock. Oh, it's a giant cock. I can't. Oh man, I can't.
Oh God.
We're working
Oh,
up.
Jesus.
Welcome everybody to Thursday Music Jam.
What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing here, man?
I tell you, no,
Weird.
that's
Jesus Christ.
we watched.
should
We
be a
watched
feature.
when we watched that. We watched the video of Steve the Alien doing that song last night
God.
at the end, and at the end of when Steve was there, it's a giant cock, and so that song just went on and on. I'm gonna use that as a promo for FDR. I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna release it. I may release it as I'm gonna release it as a premiere, and then I'm probably gonna create a short out of it. Just
definitely.
with it's a giant cock. It's a giant cock. It's a giant cock you see before your eyes on the screen. It's a giant cock. And I think we're gonna try to bring in the viewers. Bring in the
Oh,
viewers
yeah.
there with
That will pull them in.
Oh,
that'll
yeah,
pull him in
definitely.
because Steve will be there. We've got Azura dancing. I'll have the three. I'll be able to create the three stack there, and we'll make sure that we've got Satan and the cock
Oh yeah.
going in the middle there because that's too much. Shelly Michelle Morrison, how you doing?
Hey, Shelly.
Some
You know what's
people-
weird? I was just right before y'all were like, "Hey, Paul, come up." I was sitting there contemplating this new album, 13. I was like, "Man, I'm gonna make it a little dark."
Mhm.
And some of my listeners may not dig that, but it's going to be a little bit edgy and dark. And then while I'm sitting there contemplating it, 5 minutes later, it's a giant cock. It's a giant cock. And someone's riding a chicken around. I'm like,
Yeah.
I hope.
Okay, well.
I hope that adds to where you're going.
Well, y'all set the bar. Y'all set the bar so high.
We open doors.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine just kind of being maybe high, collabing, live audience, and that's one of the fucking songs that they see is like, what the fuck? And as you're doing that bit, I'm kind of running around with the giant cock kind of on stage,
Well, what we've talked about, I like the ending.
It will not.
I like the ending. I think it's gonna be how I end Metal Fest.
Get you one of those black bodysuits and on a black screen so they can't see you, and then fly the giant cock around.
Cool.
I'm gonna get I'm using OBS over here, so I'm gonna get an overlay of the cock and Satan. I'm gonna have the footage of all that stuff ready to go, and because Steve is gonna come out, and everybody will be there until you see it. Steve is gonna do what was the one I said Steve was gonna Crazy Train. I think Steve will do Crazy Train.
Yeah.
And Karen is gonna do War Pigs, and there was another Breaking the Law, Judas Priest, and there's so much for the golden future. Yeah, she's gonna be there to bring that, and then I thought I'd come back out to finish it off, and I love the idea of it's a giant cock, and just having if he's popping up the names of the people out there. Go ahead and try to, work off the chat as I go to, hey, do you see that before your eyes out there? Just call attention to it. I don't know.
But that could go on for a long
be
time.
Hard for people.
Yeah.
Funk Fest, everybody wasn't playing funk. And everybody's not going to be able to play metal. Mine will be far enough off from it, and I'm going to bring the cartoon. It's the only way to have any legitimacy. Otherwise, I don't know that I could do it, just me doing any metal with. Although, sorry, my dog's making shitloads of noise. The Wizard. I don't know if you remember the creepy Wizard.
I like that. I like the Wizard, yeah.
He is coming back on Friday nights. He's going to end up having a music program. He and Little Turpin, and he's into Whitesnake. Oh, that voice, Whitesnake.
I was thinking about Whitesnake the other day. I went to watch Deep Purple, and David Coverdale was singing. I was like, holy shit, there's David Coverdale on the Deep Purple.
When was this?
Wow.
That was after Ian Gillan left Deep Purple.
Okay.
Wow.
David Coverdale was the keyboard player, and he came up and started singing. And I think,
What about the guy that sang She's Only 17?
Oh, God.
Wasn't he in Deep Purple, too?
That's is that Night Ranger or
No.
Slaughter? Not Slaughter, isn't it?
No, it was.
She's only 17.
Why do I want to say Winger? Kip Winger.
Kip Winger. Yeah, maybe. No,
It might have been. For some reason, I think he was in Deep Purple.
Well, I know
I
Richie
could-
Blackmore was, and he went on to Rainbow, and Ian Gillan went on to Black Sabbath. That one Born Again album. Pretty cool. But
Like a rainbow in the dark.
yeah, and you play something that I can't believe I've never learned. It's Sweet Emotions. What are you doing there?
It's an A note.
Yeah.
The A is what you're letting out, and 5th and 7th fret on the D string.
gonna have to check.
You're hammering on and pulling off here with the D on that A string, and let me try to shut up, dog.
All right.
It's a pain with the it's a D A C D. And A is actually you're pulling off the D, and you're hammering on the C there. Take care of this dog. Why don't you guys
Pole
hold
Vault
it.
was gonna play something anyway, man. So
hold it down for me if you will. I'm gonna get this dog out so it doesn't shit all over my house.
I'm gonna mute up.
Well, can you hear me, Will?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Okay, and a bunch of the stuff that I make is like pretty simple, but because I sing like a fucking bird, and I just put that shit over the top of it, and enough shit just piles up and turns into a big, beautiful pile. But see, this is one that I did that was drowning. Let's see. Donna, and see, and that was really like simple, but when you go and put it in the cello and you put in some keys and put in Sunshine, of course, Sunshine really sings like she sings like an angel sometimes, you know, and then okay, she sings like an angel all the time. She'll come in here and start kicking my ass, but you put that in there, and you I've tried to keep the stuff simple lately, especially with this last album. I didn't even put lyrics in it at all because I'm just be straight with you, man. I wasn't straight when I was making it, and I just did, and I just tried to capture the feeling of
I love it.
being of being high, and I didn't want it to be complicated, and I wanted it to be, you know,
Love it.
float. And you know, just be like chill.
Nightmares on Wax, dude. Pole
Well,
Vault version.
Well,
You
no,
know what
the
I
thing
mean?
was, is I thought about just putting some stuff, like one word in it, like, you know, yeah, or something. But I
Yeah.
thought if you do that, you're going to make the mind kick in and think, what did he just say, or something. I wanted it to be like lullabies all the way through. And
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
and like yoga teachers have been using my music to, like, they said it like opens their chakra, and I'm like, oh, that sounds sexy.
That dude, that's
It
awesome.
has,
man.
it has like
That's
a sort of almost like a melancholy feel to it. A little. What key is it in? It's very sort of ethereal.
Right.
I can see why the yoga
And
and meditation people use it.
everybody says that about what I'm doing, and I've never even seen a dog with a melon before, you know. Like here's like another simple one that I did, they say I sound like Jim Morrison, which is really weird for me to be saying that. My voice is like this, but here's like another one I just put out on another album somewhere, but it was and it goes on like that, but it just goes on, and then I sing over it, and it goes, and as you can see, I can't sing and play at the same time, which is kind of a mind fuck for me. But that's why it's good for me to put down tracks. And it goes on, you'll learn, and it was really like a crazy song, because I said, when you try, they knock you down. When you cry, they knock you down. When you fly, they knock you down. And I was like, wow, the second verse is going to be like really easy. And because the second verse was just, but when you try, you can fly. Everything that I said that they stopped you from doing, the second verse was you could do it without.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah. But you know, I do my all my records are about a succubus that rapes a guy. People, not even. No, it's about let's see, it's about a woman that all these guys liked. But because they liked them back in the Pilgrims days, they said she was of the devil. They sacrificed her. She went to hell. Then she came back, and this is over 13 albums. She comes back. She gets with the guy, falls in love with the guy. The guy and hers tried to get together. Satan's like, well, you're with me. You can't get away from me, and I'm in love with you. And he comes to try to take her back. Then Satan and the other dude doesn't want her back. And then she goes to purgatory, and now she's the queen of purgatory, but now she's coming back to the Pilgrim's ass that did it. And
you
that's
know what? I was thinking that, Will, you could reenact that, right?
Yeah. That's like this might be a thing, man. This is cool. There he is, back from taking care of the dog.
Is that a euphemism or something?
Yeah, I was going to say you're dropping the kids off at the pool.
Welcome back.
Like my dog.
Oh, the dog has done its business. Multiple piles.
Yeah, it
was.
It sounded like, he was like, like,
yeah,
dude,
it was a time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shit all over the place if you don't get my ass out now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Shelly's still here, and Faye, peace and love, Faye, and Night Fright. Oh, peace and love, Night Fright Talk Show, peace and love, Faye. Everybody can drop their links with hashtag awesome to get connected to each other. Was there music?
Oh,
Should
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Full tracks now. Well, it's really good.
I'll be right back. I'm after West.
I've got to feed the cat, and that's not a euphemism.
Not a euphemism. Feed the cats. We figured it had to be real. We didn't expect you to actually, satisfy a woman if that's what we're talking. Let's see. what you want. If there's anything. Dynamics fade out. There we go. Fade out on that one. I did the live fade out. The live fade out. That felt fun. That felt fun. Is everybody out there feeling good? Drop your links if you want to connect to each other. Do whatever feels right. Do whatever's moving you. What time is it? I need to make sure you keep an eye on the. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'm good to go. I have things I have to do in, before by 11. So I can keep things going. How's it going, Andy? Did you get that pussy satisfied?
You know it. That's
No,
what I do
don't.
best.
That's it. That's it. Pics or it didn't happen. Pics or it didn't happen. And in today's age, video if it didn't happen. Video or and everybody, if you want to see Andy disappoint women, he has an OnlyFans. Yeah. Andy lets him down. Andy lets him down. That's the username. Andy lets him down.
That's
terrible,
yeah. For a small fee, I will let you down.
He will let you down for a small fee. That's, maybe I should take that approach with the gigolo thing. Maybe I should.
Well, you've got no choice, I don't think. I think you just get nowhere at the moment.
I'm just getting no action. Nobody wants my services. It's really kind of sad.
But is it really letting them down? Because if you're finished really quick, that has to raise their self-esteem right away.
Well, no, I show up with oils and lubes and toys and the works. So we're not relying on just Mr. Wang to make things happen. It's gonna be a night. You're gonna remember it. It's gonna be. It depends on how you feel. How scary things get. I can usually pick up on a vibe. If it's like okay, you want this. This is where things are going. Sometimes I misread that. Sometimes. Those are bad times. Those are bad times when I misread the room. No, shouldn't have brought that out. Oh, I got the wrong vibe off this one.
Did they have to bring their own sex chair?
Wait, you learn a sex chair. That's oh man, that's what we do.
Ooh. Gee.
The
is it
dog is what
working?
creeps me out on that.
Yeah.
Sex chair woman. Why is your dog in here? Yeah, sex chair woman. Why is your dog in here? Yeah, I feel uncomfortable begging in front of this dog, you know. Oh, could you put the dog in another room, please? Yeah, sex chair woman. Why's your dog in here tonight? Yeah, sex chair woman. I think that dog's giving me a fright. Yeah, I'm finding it hard to perform with that canine looking at me. Yeah, sex chair woman. Why's your dog in here tonight? Yeah. Oh, sex chair woman. Why's your dog in here tonight? Oh, sex chair woman. Oh, could you put that dog up tonight? Oh, and maybe trim that bush, yeah, trim it up real tight. Oh, 'cause I can smell it over here tonight, yeah. Sex chair woman, why's your dog in here? Why's your dog in here tonight? I can't perform when that Labrador's over there now. Oh, sex chair woman, I'm trying, but Fido's getting me freaked out. Oh, he's looking at me, yeah, he's looking at me. Take him out, take him out. Does he need to shit? Does he need some food? Take him out, take him out. Sex chair woman, why's your dog in here tonight?
Whoa. Hey.
All right, there you go. There you go.
You seen my picture I made of Will, right?
Oh God,
We
loved
have-
it, loved it.
Because what I
Hang on.
get, me and Sunshine was even sitting here. I've told the guys at work about your story. You're famous, Will, with that. But I'm like,
He's a
the
star.
thing is I can just picture Will sitting there with right.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool. That's how he described it.
There
Right.
he is. There he is, holding 2 hands to hold that cock.
Right.
That's right.
Because
That's
he's not
right.
sure. He's still thinking maybe. It's still maybe. Look at the filth. Look at everything else. We don't know where the dogs are at right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, me and Sunshine
Oh,
was
my God.
talking about it. I mean, can you imagine a guy sitting there with puppets going, "Fuck this! This bitch is weird."
this face is. He's got all the puppets, and this bitch is weird.
Right, you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's
The life coach can't even help you. You know.
You gotta have something. If the puppet guy's calling you weird,
Yeah.
there's something going on with you. That's good. Oh, I love that.
I'm not
It was
into
the best
this kind of
story.
shit, you know.
It was the best story. It was absolutely the best story. I cannot wait because he's bringing that thing to life. He's bringing that thing to life. He's getting all the backgrounds. He's getting everything. It's gonna be a saga. It's gonna be a
Well,
pile of
it's
beauty.
like a virus because you know the guys I told at work about. No, really, I know this dude that did this. Blah blah blah. You know, I went to a party somewhere. Was like, hey, dude, I know this dude, and it's probably one of those things where the story just grows and grows as it's told.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
And she came out. It looked like she had buckwheat and a scissor lock, and he was like, you know, I got to get out of here.
I went back the next day to watch Coffee with FDR because I had to hear the story again. I had to hear all the details and everything. It was just, oh, this is so good. This is so complete with all of this going along. And the delivery was so fucking good on it. It was a great story. Oh, it's kept me on this. You know, that example. It's examples like that keep me from getting the apps. It keeps me, you know, I don't need the apps. No, I'll run into someone at the Dollar General That's how this will work. That's
Well,
hey,
how I'm
good
how I'm
looking.
going to work it into the storyline is the the story's going to fucking play out like it does. An amazing slacker's going to doubt his judgment while high, like, oh my gosh, maybe the pod had something to do with it. And then the spirit guy's going to have to set him on the straight and narrow and let him realize, no, dude, that's how you become the amazing slacker, But anyway,
That's how you gain those powers. That's how you
maybe,
gain
maybe it'll
those
be
powers.
Satan. It might be Satan. Hey, look.
Uh,
I get it. We struggle from time to time, this kind of thing. And then at the end of the arc, golly gosh, Satan, thank
Satan
you.
is pretty good. Satan is pretty good. It's that one wore me out. But I liked it. I liked the sex chair woman. Why's your dog in here tonight? That was.
I do like
you
that white
come up with a
looking dog.
premise. Come
I'm
up with a
gonna mess with
premise and
him.
just go with that. And stay in there.
Dog's like, when's my turn?
Cruising is fun anytime.
Don't
Cruising
go
is
slow.
fun anytime.
I just love the look of his face. I mean,
Brandy.
like, what
I-
the
I-
fuck, man? Not again.
We had
Here again,
we had
man.
sex chair woman. There was a song, "Sex Chair Woman, Why's Your Dog in Here Tonight?" It was inspired by what you see over
By
there
the
right
way,
now.
per Allie's recommendation, I darkened the area.
Darken the
That's
bush.
not
Darken the bush.
Merkin. Yeah, no Merkin required.
I don't know why that
Which
came
that's
to
going to
mind.
jump out and be a superhero too. The mighty
The bush.
Merkin.
If the bush,
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
if the
Yeah,
bush
yeah.
becomes
Yeah.
conscious and it leaves the body, and the bush is suddenly, like it takes off and it saves the day. Oh, really? Oh, because someone's going to confront her. Someone confronts her, and the bush, you see eyes come to life on the bush, and the bush comes up and it attacks along with Tweak and Meth Girl.
I
And,
like that better than making it evil because I was going to have it be like North Korean technology, and because it quote it's so antiquated, it took like retro, and now that is like we found it, and then they deploy like fucking transistors and all this flip flops in the thing, right? And then it kind of like at the end of the scene it kind of pops out kind of from the and with the
The bionic. It's bionic.
You
Yeah.
can always go with old reliable. Have you seen the
North
Star
Korean
Trek?
technology is better than all the other technology.
Oh,
Have you seen the Star Trek? The problem with tribbles.
Oh
No,
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Classic.
it has little fuzz balls all over the ship.
that one. Oh yes,
It's,
yes,
the trouble with tribbles. I think it was
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but and then there's the old reliable comedy routine where it starts to multiply. Like, hey, it's really nice. I've got this bush and seems to be a real nice pet. Oh, look, it had another one. Until there's bushes all over the ship and stuff.
But isn't that like the
They-
Gremlins as well? Didn't they?
Yeah.
Gremlins, didn't they?
Like I said,
They
it's a whole
used the
comedy
Tribbles
mix.
episode in a Deep Space Nine episode where they had them go back to that time and try to get rid of the bomb that was in one of the cargo holds where the
Sure.
original Klingon was gonna go back. He had planted it back in the past and all this. It was a whole crossover with where Discovery went back.
Yeah, I like
I think
those
they had-
episodes when they go
There
back.
was one where it was a sexy yeoman in the original series had brought up a clipboard to Kirk, and he was looking at her and and everything. They had Cisco. They had Captain Cisco bring up the clipboard and everything. And thank you, yeoman or a crewman or whatever it was. And so Cisco had planted himself in a position of seeing there. Legends. Well, yeah, she talks of legends. She talks of legends. You should be up here with us. You are one of us. One of us.
There's
one of us,
quite
one
We might want to get caught up with the chat there, Wes. There's a lot of people who were talking. We missed them. We're so busy being high.
Have I? I think I said hi. Have I said hi to everybody? I
Oh,
thought I'd said cruising is fun anytime, and Brandy was hanging out still, and look, it's
I'm
Allie
high.
Patches.
I'm
It's
the
Allie
one that's
Patches.
high.
She's out there.
Gosh darn
Are you
it.
doing a live
know,
right now, Allie?
It's
Are
Will's
you
fault.
doing a live right now? I'm gonna be killing this thing in the next. I think within 10 minutes, I'll kill it at 2 hours. I've got to make a phone call at 11. I have to deal with things at 11, so I'll be wrapping this up and get myself prepared for everything. Then let me mention tomorrow night at 11:45 p.m. I believe it'll be scheduled, is going to be the Friday Night High. Friday Night High is where the FDR, whoever from the cast can make it, and I mean, Andy's
Well,
a
I'll be
fucking
there.
night owl now. Andy's up,
Yeah.
5 a.m. He's doesn't fucking sleep, so we'll throw that out
Speed
there.
in my weed, man. Speed in my
It's
weed.
the speed
Yep.
in the weed. That's what it is. Speed
Sometimes
in
the
weed.
downers can make you come up, man. That's
But
what
we'll
I
be,
found.
we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that. Plus, we'll probably have our coffee with FDR. I'm gonna try tonight to get things put together because I'd like to do a Friday membership drive. If I don't do it Friday, I'll do it Saturday. Because we don't do the coffee thing on Saturdays. I just do GMA at night. And so I could just go, all day with a membership drive on Saturday.
Saturday? That might make
that way
more
I'm giving
sense.
myself more than 8 hours, right?
Well,
More
that
than-
yeah,
well,
and
what,
it's,
can I stay up all night tonight and then do it all
no,
day
but
tomorrow?
here's the deal: you got to practice bass. You go. I know you. You're gonna want to fucking shoot up marijuana, and
I
you're
got
gonna want to
bum.
play bass. So why
I
not
shoot
just
up,
go
I
ahead
play
and take
bass.
advantage of it because you're gonna stream it anyway, and that
I
way
am
you're not
gonna stream it.
racing into it. So just do it
That's the
then.
thing. So I might do that on.
That gives you
I
much
might
more
do that on
time to blow
Saturday.
shit off.
Exactly.
You're delaying. You're blowing off, blowing shit off.
I'm already.
You're
I'm
welcome,
already
by the
blowing
way.
off, blowing
This is-
shit off.
This is all
you-
those years in corporate America.
It did it to me. I am really. No, I am really to the point where I'm barely functional anymore. But no, and then I know I want to mention we've got FDR is season 2 of the insanity that we bring begins April 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's the last Sunday of the month. It's going to be probably a 2-hour program. It's improv comedy with animation, puppets, mannequins, insanity, and filth. It's kind of what I've been going with. And we're going to be bringing that to you. There's other shows that are going to be starting, the music show on Fridays, the weed show on Wednesdays, the relationship show on Mondays. And I may do this Thursday night thing, may throw this together just for that fucking watch hours, because that's what you do when you are a YouTube channel. That's how you manage. That's how you get by. What's everybody else got going on? Andy Gambino, co-host over there at Unidentified, co-host over there with JoJo Bones, and just all around degenerate. What do you have going on, Andy?
If I had anything going on, do you think I'd be here?
No, I figured that. When do you normally do the JoJo Bones, and what else are you doing other than the JoJo Bones? I know you're.
No, I'm. So JoJo Bone is 3 p.m. on Tuesdays. We did it. JoJo had issues, so we did it. We did it last night.
It was
but normally
storms or something that he had on
he's in
Tuesday
a
that knocked out the power or something, right?
tornado country or something. I don't know. So that is the show. Normally Tuesday, 3 p.m. EST. And Unidentified, we just come back here, there, and everywhere. We're not doing any scheduled shows.
I want to put together something and have it over there on Unidentified. It works with Steve because you guys got me to create Steve. You were to put together an alien. He he came to life over there, and
he did.
and I'd like to. I want to throw some sort of thing.
I'll have a word with Anthony.
I got a message from him talking about Sunday. A message from him talking
this
about
Sunday.
Sunday. So Well,
Listen.
Are you available on Sunday? Or you got shit going on?
Like, what did I just say about if I had
Exactly.
anything
I
else
know.
to do? I'd be
You're
somewhere
here.
else.
You had
Yeah,
anything going
I'm
on,
here.
you would be here. And showing up here isn't helping your chances of having anything going on. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you notice I don't get any play. I get no action. I get no play. There's nothing
Yeah,
going
I'm trying
on in
to.
Wes's
I'm
life.
hanging off your tailcoats of a gigolo. I'm thinking of doing it myself at some point, but
I hope you have better luck across the pond because it's not working for me. It could be
well,
where
I
I'm
can't
at.
catch
It
them.
could be.
And we chase them in the streets, but we just can't catch the
I've,
lady.
other than Betty, and Betty talks bad about me, Betty J.
Oh, shit.
Other than Betty J, I don't have a lot of them talking about me. It's just kind of word of mouth, and the mouth word is bad. That's what I hear. Pole vault. Tell everybody what you got going on, pole vault.
This Monday we'll be doing the Hangover, and the pick of the week will be Son of Snake for the premier artist, and of course we're doing all the things we do. You guys are to get me a commercial over there. I run commercials on there all the time. And if you watch it, pack something up. Try not to say huge cock too many times.
No.
But
But
I mean, come on, it's like asking us not to breathe.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
what we
I
do.
got
It's just-
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
But,
I appreciate the offer, but he's got a certain amount of integrity with his art, and there's got to be extra amount of cock in order to be represented properly.
No,
and,
but man, overall, I appreciate that because I'm inspired to work on this promo. For season
man.
2 of Hard Times in the Land of Make Believe. But I would say, like in season 1, we showed you the power of large cocks and their ability, and how and then the cocks will be flying and attacking and shit, and then I leave it alone because
last week we had last show we had CP30 and R2D2, and R2D2 was masturbating. And CP3 did a PSA on don't masturbate in public, do it in the privacy of your own room because masturbating in public is illegal.
But fun.
Yeah.
We had the video.
It's not quite.
The dog. We had the video from the 1950s, was it? Where the mom comes in, hey Ricky, I know what you're doing.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, it's where masturbation, your body and you, or something along those lines.
Educational video.
Educational video.
Yeah.
It was.
I am here.
Gee, Ricky, everybody does that.
I used to have that queued up, dude.
Can't do it. You used to have it queued up.
He's worn it out.
Little Ricky gets caught. I bet
he's lying in
his.
He's lying.
I'm glad
in his
you decided
bed,
to do it here in the privacy of your own room. Remember this? We're like, yeah, Ricky, it's a good thing you didn't just drop trowel right in front of grandma and the whole family. You freaking degenerate.
Yeah, that's what R2D2 was. R2D2 was smoking a cigarette after he was done and let it go. And what it was an anti-smoking commercial that I turned into an anti-masturbation commercial. And
we should do reaction videos of those.
The thing is I don't know if a lot of people know, and I know you guys put in a lot of work. I mean, to put out the shows like FDR and like Hangover, if people knew how much work it was, because it's a lot of work, man. It is a lot of work.
Andy did a lot over on Unidentified S4. They would have these
Andy's
big shows.
Art's freaking awesome.
It was always a lot of work putting those together. And
I mean,
especially comedy, getting it all right, getting it queued up, having everything ready to go. Just the running, especially when it's live, making sure you got access to everything so it flows, so you don't lose everything. And
it doesn't always work because I'm running in OBS, and you have to hit the media just right, and
Yep.
Whoo, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
OBS is what's powering my camera coming over here. We usually run it as camera 1, and in my setup in StreamYard, camera 1 will be full screen. So I'm producing everything that then I'm bringing the others into. And that's why my character is usually full size and taking up all of the room and all that too. But no, we've got some really big plans. We've got improv, seamless transition recorded content. Improv straight into with seamless transition. So because we're gonna do all the improv because we're sick that way. It's what we do. But then we're gonna have it transition into this story arc that we have going through the 10 episodes, and we're really proud of this. It's got so much to it. It's so over the fucking top, and it's hard to do over where improv is easy. I feel over the top. How far do I need to go? How far do I need to go?
Yes, being over the top when it's not any risk.
How do y'all get away with this though?
When you
How
can do another take. You know,
the other night, I accidentally showed the top of my butt crack when I got up, and they demonetized the whole live stream.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
pole vault, are you putting 18 or over?
No, but if you go 18 or over, when you're ad monetized, it takes you away from being ad monetized.
Yeah.
I
have
never
18
put
or
ours
over
18
on
and
mine.
over.
It's-
I
okay.
never do.
Mine.
There must have been one hell of a butt crack.
Well,
Well,
but this is the thing. There was a lady that's doing this black tape project where they're using tape for like down the runway, and the guy's coming out and actually putting tape on these naked ladies, but they call it art, and anybody can watch it. I get up out of my chair and accidentally show my butt crack, and it's 18 and up. And
we're art. I
Well,
guess we're art then. We're art.
Yeah, that must be it, man.
You can change the settings in YouTube, maybe.
It's kind
I'm
of
gonna.
like. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying art. I was just saying we'll say we're art. That works.
There you
that
go.
works for me.
And that works. You could do that. I don't think what I'm doing is art though.
I think it is. I think what you're doing is good. I think you've got a good format. You got a
Yeah,
good
but
format.
have you seen my random lives?
Yes, I actually have.
Insanity. It's just total freaking insanity. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am? That's it.
Yeah.
No, there's value. There's value in insanity. There's value in random. There's value in that. There's value in this. This has value.
This would be like, an example of something that I think if they did flag it, I could argue it away. Just like I think I could probably argue this away too. If they said, "Hey, you've got some filth on there," I said, "What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Smoking a bong. What's she doing with her
Clearly.
left hand?" Well, hey, man, pal, what are you, some kind of pervert or something? She's
Yeah. That's
So
right.
on them.
It's their interpretation, and they've got it wrong. And they can't. Yeah.
It's all off screen. Yeah, they're
No, I don't get it, because I think maybe because people watch your stream and they don't watch mine. Probably if more people watched it, somebody would complain and YouTube would say something. I would.
Well, no, but I don't have anybody watching any of my stuff. I think there's a couple. Brandy's hanging out. Love Brandy. Brandy, we
You
are.
guys stream simultaneously
Bring
at
it
the
to come
same time, right? So that's the thing.
We're both running out there and everything.
Yeah.
I've gone out though. I went to a bunch of channels to meet people. I went out to a bunch of
wow.
other channels
Yeah.
and into communities to get connected and all that,
Well, we
which
found
kinda-
Steve. Yeah.
which kind of helped. I went on Betty's show. She had like it might have been an hour and a half to 2 hours interview where she's asking me. I basically told her my life story up there. I was quite honest and went along, and I kept it, clean. I knew I was on Betty's show and all that. I wasn't doing
Right.
my comedy.
Yeah.
I was just appearing. She was upset because I didn't have the pigtails on.
Little did she know how you would turn out.
Well, no, I think she knew. And Betty rocks the short skirts. Betty was rocking the short skirts in the 70s. Betty's Betty's not some prim and proper. Hey, Betty's having fun in life. Betty's, she's
I
she's
subbed up.
she's a real
up.
person.
Fun.
Betty's cool. Betty's got a good vibe in the morning. If you're up in the morning and she's doing a live, head over and say hi. Say hi to the people there. She's always up, and she'll bring a smile to your face. You will enjoy, seeing her talk and all that.
You used to do a lot of tuba chat, wasn't it? Do you still do that?
I went to Tuber Chat for a while. I haven't done that in quite some time.
Yeah.
I haven't done that so much. I've been I needed it to get to certain milestones, and then I've been more, well, people either like what I'm doing or they don't. And so and there's two in here maybe right now. So clearly we have an answer. We have an answer. No, we have no, it does pretty well. The Sunday shows do really well. The comedy does really well. The workshop did real well. It's just, these are random, and this is Thursday music. What is this? It's just an excuse.
Well, yeah, but
I
we
got to play some
catch
music.
you later though, Wes, because I had no idea that you were coming on, and it'll go pop, and I'll see you're on. I'll try to run over and catch it. But a lot of times, when I do watch the show, I'm watching it after the fact I knew it was on.
These notifications aren't the greatest, man.
Right.
I've been getting notifications for you guys the next day. I've been getting notifications for your lives the next day. They've been coming. It's like, well, this would have done me no good. This would have done me absolutely no good. But
I've actually been watching your show when a pop-up comes up for your show. I've been watching your show from the day before, like, oh, damn, he was on it. It shows that you're on it, like, 5 a.m. or 3 a.m. And I'm like, oh, I'm watching this. And it'll go, Luke, he's on now. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, they don't do a good job. They don't do a good job with the notifications.
Wes likes to surprise us.
Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast. What are you going to be doing on your channel and such in the near future?
Just random stuff. I mean, working on stuff for FDR, and my motivation's a little bit different. So
you gonna be there at Gary's?
Huh? On
you
Saturday?
Be there. At Gary's on Saturday, and tomorrow for the Friday high. The Friday high.
Definitely those things, man. But I'll do a live stream here and there. But I'm a little high right now, so it's just
I totally understand.
Just take it as it comes, man. But hopefully, it will continue to.
That's good advice.
Get people off the pot. That's
That's good advice. Take it as it comes. Take it as it comes. And it depends. Take it. It depends on the emphasis on the words. Take it as it comes.
Okay.
As it comes.
Well,
you're gonna.
Look,
it's.
I hope to be able to show a preview tomorrow on Friday Night High, the future vision of love scenes that we hope to bring to season 2. And so I'm going to be working on some green screens and stuff, but this may be something. Now I've had some stuff that I was thinking about just for OnlyFans, just having an only, because I'll try not to cross those lines. But yeah. But yeah. And then they're talking. Go ahead. Feed that to me,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everybody, Friday Night High tomorrow night, 12:45 midnight Eastern time. It sounds like there's going to be some interesting things going on. I think everybody knows we got that going on tomorrow. The FDR Coffee with FDR, 4:00 tomorrow afternoon. Unless we'll see. We skipped it last Friday. I think we'll do it tomorrow. I think we'll at least do an hour tomorrow, or at least I will. Everybody, I hope everybody has a enjoyable, whatever it is, morning, evening, afternoon, night. Continue on in your journey, and let's just all wave and say peace and love and close this thing out. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Peace and love.